Another clip. I got to play this, Lana. I don't know if you listened to the Donald Trump Elon Musk interview last night. Did you bother?
I've heard some clips. I mean, I knew I would hear them, so I didn't.
Yeah, me too. Yep. So I didn't bother with it. I didn't care what either one of them had to say. It was really just sort of a campaign stop for Donald Trump. If anything, this wasn't a hard hitting. And Elon Musk says, well, Kamala Harris could come on too. He's not going to treat her the same way he treated Donald Trump. It was a ass kiss fest from everything that I've heard. And
why would she go on some bullshit like that? Like, why?
It's first of all, she's above.
Yeah,
she's above being on an interview with. First of all, Elon Musk is not a journalist. He's not an interviewer.
Exactly.
He's got a lot of money. That's who he is.
Exactly.
So this idea that we're paying attention to this fucking guy is so annoying. There was one clip that I had to play. How can anybody, I mean, literally listen to this and vote for this? Just listen. Just listen.
Vladimir Putin, I say, don't do it. You can't do it, Vladimir. You do it, it's going to be a bad day. You cannot do it. And I told him things that what I do, and he said, no way. And I said, way.
Okay, so apparently he was in a Wayne's World scene with Vladimir Putin.
So did the interpreter interpret it just like that, or there was no interpreter?
I'm guessing that is the story generated in the brain of Donald Trump. Yeah, this is how he heard it, and this is how he's relaying it, and this is really, let's say that conversation didn't happen exactly that way. Even the retelling of that conversation should raise your eyebrows and go, whoa, this guy's not very bright.
He's unfit. And that's is like, again, the media is not, they will play this over and over, but no one ever correlates him being unfit with it. If Joseph Biden did that interview and said that in combination with the helicopter story of Willie Brown, in combination with like all the other slurring, like all the
Hannibal Lecter, sharks boats, windmills,
they really would be trying to get him out of office early.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, no one's even talking about like, yo, something's wrong here. Does he have dentures? Why is he talking like this?
He was slurring a lot last night.
Like, what is that? It's like he was slurping, like he had a tooth pulled and he got like, what is going on?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is the hypocrisy of the media, the hypocrisy of the right-wing media, the right-wing people who are just blasted, even the left. I mean, the hypocrisy of people on the left. You know, the fact that we are not, you know what, though? I'll tell you this, Lana, because as much as I hated that, you know, Joe Biden had to drop out of this race, and I didn't particularly care for the way it was done, that it felt sort of offensive, you know, but Democrats, you look at it now, and again, I still think he would have won, but you look at it now, and Democrats had legitimate concern, and they expressed their concern, and Joe Biden did the thing that he felt was best for the party. In fact, I'm getting ready to play a clip here in a second of just how incredible this dude is, and, you know, I can't wait, and I'm not even saying I'm going to hope, I can't wait until Steffi, I can't wait until that scared the shit out of me. I can't wait until time goes on for a little bit and history tells us just how unbelievable this fucking guy was as president. But anyway, you know, he did what he thought was right for the party. Do you think the Republicans looking at Donald Trump now, knowing that he's in big trouble, do you think anybody would tell him he needs to drop out of the race?
Oh, how? What? Hell no.
Do you think he considers it at all at this point?
No.
Because I've got this question. The only reason why I think it's possible is because he might be getting, I don't know if anybody would have the balls to tell him, but there's got to be a part of him that knows he's losing. There's got to be.
Of
And
course.
he doesn't want to lose, and he definitely doesn't want to lose to a black woman. So the only thing I can think of, he's not going to stick around. He's going to hop on a jet and get the fuck out of here and just make up some bullshit about how it's going to be rigged anyway, so I'm not even going through this. And he also knows that if he loses, it's jail time. He's going to jail.
I mean,
it's over.
that's the reason why he can't get on a jet and leave, because he's got
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So there is, I mean, I've heard rumblings a little bit about that. I don't get too involved in that because it's just, gosh, you talk about the reality of anything anymore. Who the fuck knows what's real and what's not real?
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. I mean, that's even worse, like for him to run scared.
Yeah, well, he's scared not to run. Document case coming, as Baby Juggernaut says. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he can't. He's well known. Like, he can't even go and hide. He's not going anywhere. He's gonna run. Is that just going to? Right now, they're working on their cheating. How can we suppress votes? How can we purge votes? What's going on? That's their recourse. Like, that's what they have to do right now.
Exactly right. And you know what's so funny is they set themselves up for this where they're actually trying to cheat. And if they get called out on it, they go back and say, you're the ones who cheated in 2020. They'll try to justify it in some way by saying that we cheated or they cheated or whoever the fuck you want to call them back in 2020. So it's justified, and it's just like, because they've ingrained in enough people's heads.
Biden should call the doggone National Guard on Trump if they try that shit, because he will be president. Kamala will still be vice president until she's president. So, like, man, y'all better be tough. I don't care. I have immunity. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do.
Your Supreme Court told us.
That's right.
So we could do whatever the fuck we want. It was your Supreme Court. They said we can do what we want if it's an official act, and this is a fucking official act. And I dare those little clowns who put on their little militia costumes and think they're going to go storm. It's going to be a little different this time because the National Guard will be there, and I promise you it's not going to work out well for you, but give it your best shot.